Hey guys, it's Danny the Medic. Welcome to the Miscellaneous channel. So, basically, I'm here to tell you I'm back in Vegas. I've been back for a couple of days, alright? So, there's been a lot of confusion, right? And I don't blame people for the confusion because, I post a video and it's like, hey, he's in Arizona, But I have to tell you, some of my videos, right? Yes, I do post some on the same day, but most of my videos, it takes a couple of days of editing, and then it'll be out. And new Vegas video every Friday. I promised that for years now. And basically, if I know I'm gonna be away, I would put, I would purposely make a nice video for the upcoming Friday or Fridays, depending on how far away I'll be and how long until I get back, so that there will be a new Vegas video every Friday. So let me tell you about Arizona. Oh my heavens, Lord, guys. I'm telling you, it was a job, right? Now, I'm Danny the Medic, right? Medic. You know, I'm the emergency medical responder slash healthcare resource for movie productions. And when I say movies, it doesn't have to be just movies. It could be commercials, TV shows, reality shows, whatever the case may be, involving some sort of entertainment industry. And this job in Arizona, it was for, now I believe I'm not able to say what the title is and things like that. It's kind of like either they have a non-disclosure agreement that I sign, or generally it is frowned upon to put on the social media the jobs that you're working on and stuff like that. It's frowned upon, if anything. It would be unprofessional of me, etc., etc. So I don't do that, right? So I will tell you, it is a show involving building a house at a construction site. You know, this show had budget, all right? So I worked 9 days, right? That's five, that's four, that's nine. And oh boy, guys, I'm telling you, it was like most of them were 12-hour days. And I did want to make a Arizona video every day I'm there because I'm eating anyway, right? Turns out that 12-hour days, my hotel that I rented was like maybe like a half hour away from the start time of work, and then getting off work is a half hour back, right? Now, when I say 12-hour days, it is 12-hour service, right? Being the medic is not like most other jobs, right? Like, oh, you get there and you stay for 12 hours. It is the service, the able to respond and provide care, for 12 hours. So I would tend to get to the site about a half hour early on most days, right? Especially on the first day, right? Because I gotta look around, you know, look at the logistics, who will be where and what types of stuff is going on, so that I can be more prepared. And you got to know what is going on, right? So we're looking at a half hour of preparation, a half hour travel, plus 12 hours of service, 12, 13, so like 14-hour days, right? Yeah, it was pretty tiring, I'm telling you, right? So that's what I've been doing. I work per gig, like not every, like I don't work for a company, It's not like, hey, 9 to 5, 5 days a week, nothing like that, If a Because most shows don't end up doing it that way, You got a production, they're gonna shoot here, then I work. They need a medic there, and I work there, right? They need it for 2 days, and then they're done shooting, they'll never be there again, and then neither will I. So it's kind of like per gig. It's like a musician or stuff like that. You hire to go and you work a gig. So basically, the place I went to is a construction site, right? Things are being built, and those things are notoriously dusty, guys. I had dust all over my blue bag. Now, I didn't bring a vacuum cleaner with me or anything like that. I actually, ever since I left New York, I have not owned a vacuum. So I emptied out this entire bag with possibly thousands of items in here, right? And I washed it in the tub. I had to have it air dry. I had a fan blowing on it. I had dust over everything. My Nanook cases, they're Canadian guys, right? Got these here, cases are full of medical supplies. Thank goodness I went with these cases because these are environmentally sealed. So my stuff inside didn't get too dusty. It got a rubber grommet and gasket, and you can close the lid, lock it tight, and that sort of stuff. But I got dust over everything else. Like my shoes, for example. Oh my heavens, Lord. Had to wash these shoes. They're dry now, terrific. So I can put them back into service here. Take off these. Yep, nice and dry. They were coated in dust, guys. All right. Oh boy. Here are the insoles for such shoes. There that goes. The hat that I wore, I'm not going to drop down on the ground. Let me just take that off the clip here. Towel. Let's hang this back up. Hat goes there. Let me put the insoles back into these shoes. Right? So, got back the other day. Yes, I'm still going to have perhaps more Arizona videos. I think one or two more, depending, to be published. I haven't edited yet. It's not done yet. But is this a piece of plastic stuck in here? What's going on? Piece of Velcro. Yeah, so those will be upcoming. But relax. I'm back in Vegas. I already shot one Vegas video already. That's a sushi all you can eat, brand new mom and pop place, with Todd, featuring Todd. He didn't say much, but Todd was there. Yep, and they're gonna do that. So got back a couple of days ago. The drive was extremely long drive, guys. It was like I had to make sure I drive during daylight hours because on the way down to Mesa, which evidently from the comments is a separate city from Phoenix, I have no idea. Never been there before. Thank you, commenter, for clearing that up. And yeah, they say, commenter said it has its own like mayor and whatever, police force, stuff like that. I did notice that there were some cops on the shoot. They hired some cops to help with the crowds and stuff. Evidently, it's a popular show. And it said Mesa Police on it. Terrific, I like cops. Without cops, like law enforcement, you make laws, people in society agree upon the laws and they become laws and then they help society, function better. God forbid if there were no cops, it'll be lawless. It'll be like the West, like WEST. Everybody would be, out on their own, having to fend for themselves, Oh boy. So, that day I got back to Vegas. I went to El Cortez to grab a bite to eat because that's like the closest restaurant. And then everything was dusty, so I washed everything. I cleaned everything. I even washed this here backpack. It's not totally dust free. I can still see a bit of orange hue to it, but I got, got rid of what I could. And I've been sleeping for the last day and a half. Oh boy, last night I went to bed uh, like at 1 a.m. I know because I was at the El Cortez having a bite to eat like around until like midnight or something. I got back and I said, oh wow, it's late. And I went to bed and then like around like 11 a.m. there was a knock on my door. It was my neighbors, two young girls. It says, Danny the medic, can you help me assemble these chairs that we purchased from online? I'm like, of course I could help, because I'm a guy. Guys know these things, how to turn a screw, you know, wrench a nut, stuff, guy stuff, right? So yeah, I was like, I'm sleeping. I'll come later, right? So like around 2 or 3 p.m., I woke up, and I said, you know what? Let me go help the girls. So I went to help the girls assemble the furniture, and they pitched in as well. But I had to give them pointers, and like, oh, this goes there, that goes there, guy stuff. And then I came back. I was going to sleep some more, but I was like, wow, I slept a lot. So this bag was empty. I went and I collected all the things that belong in the bag. I put it back in the bag. All right. So that was that. All right. So something else I'd like to talk about. In the video I published today, right, about eating Chinese food in Arizona. Yes, there were other viewers who were like, hey, I'll take you around and everything. I appreciate all of you for offering. But I'm telling you, after 14-hour days, I myself didn't even do the videos I wanted to do, right? There was a place called Angie's Lobster that was top of my list. Then I said, I'm going to go there after work one day, but I was so exhausted. I did not have a chance, so forgive me, if I had days off over there. And of course, I wouldn't want to extend my stay because the hotel costs money. You know what I mean? And then so I left, the morning after the job was over. So I thought day after that, I got a message. Hey, Danny the medic, are you still in Mesa? Because they want you to work today. They obviously extended the day of shooting or something. No one told me. I said, oh man, I already left. I'm back in Vegas. I drove all day and I've been sleeping. I'm so sorry. So yeah, production, they didn't, like book the medic, book me, for the extra day in advance. So I didn't know, so I left. All right, so now that video I posted about the Chinese food in Mekong Palace, right? There have been some comments, guys, which I had to remove, right? And they were all like, like honest comments from people's hearts and everything. It had to do with like going on dates and finding a girlfriend and stuff. Now, I'm going to have to say this nice and clear, right? It's a food and travel channel, guys. Food and travel. It ain't no dating channel. If I were to go, look, when you're out there and you're doing something professionally, like I am with my YouTube channel, like I'm not saying, I got big budget production or anything, but I see it as a professional thing, right? If I start dating people and everything, and oh, this one's that, no, no, no. That does not belong in the food and travel channel, right? Because if I start doing that, the viewer's gonna get uncomfortable. Who's gonna invite me out anymore? Oh, here comes Danny the medic. Let's invite him to eat because I enjoy the food and the travel. And then here comes Danny the medic, holding a condom or something. That does not belong. All right? So let's cool it with that type of comments because, we got to keep it specifically about food and travel. All right? I had to delete like 15 comments, oh, yeah, she's really cute. You should ask her out. It's like, dude, This is professional stuff. We don't mix that stuff, all right? I want all the viewers to know that if you say, hey, Dan the medic, I would like to come and join your video, that there wouldn't be any of that other stuff. It is just about the food and the travel, and that's it. Unless it's my other channel, like my guitar channel. It's, oh, I want to join in on the guitar video. Then it'll be about guitar. It will be about watches. It will be about guns. It will be about that. There ain't no, like romantic dating channel with Danny the Medic. Ain't no such thing. All right? Even my OnlyFans channel, I started that as a joke. It's like, oh, people got OnlyFans. So I made an OnlyFans. What's on it? Pictures of food. Ha ha. So if you go looking, OnlyFans, Danny the Medic, I haven't done anything, but I just put some pictures of food. Because it's a platform, people, they're creators on there. So I just put a bunch of pictures of food on there. But I love it when people's reactions, like I meet someone, oh yeah, yeah. I say, hey, check out my OnlyFans. And they get all freaked out, like, oh my God, what am I gonna see? What am I gonna see? You go, haha, they don't know, it's just pictures of food. Haha. So there you have it. I'm back in Vegas. Gotta make some thumbnails today. Gotta schedule some more videos. What do you mean, what's wrong with my wrist? Oh, I'll tell you. Right? I'm just using this elastic thing over here just as a range limiter, because for some reason I went and I was hauling all these 40 packs of Kirkland water all week long, at work, because there was nobody getting hurt, nobody getting sick. It's not like working at a hospital, next. So what's wrong with you? Let me treat you, none of that, or driving the ambulance. We got another call, let's go. It was a lot of sitting around. So I ended up being bored, and I started doing other stuff, like helping the people bring the water, hosing down the ground so it wouldn't be so dusty. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then I think I overexerted my wrist. It is not what you think. This is my right wrist, okay? Get it right, guys. Don't be like that. It's food and travel. All right. So I got back, I dumped everything down here. I got to put everything back to where it belongs, right? Got to put away, because I don't do these gigs often, right? There's been a comment, hey, Danny the Medic, when do you start working? All that stuff, I saw that comment. Oh, there was another comment. Oh, I don't think Danny the Medic reads every comment, because I also offered to, yeah, I'm sorry, I was just so tired from the extremely long hours. Like I said, not just 12 hours. You go there 12 hours and you're done. You gotta prep, gotta travel. So I was really tired. All right, so I'm gonna get these things done. So much more to do. Then I gotta do laundry, because I also have some dirty clothes. I got only 2 more blue polos left hanging there. All right, so, and I also haven't eaten today, so I'm gonna go out and get something to eat. I don't know what yet, gotta go get something to eat. And then I'll see you guys later. All right. Food and travel, guys. Who knows these things? Right? No one knows these things. Nobody knows.